Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think personal branding. Okay, let me share with you something that I believe will add a little bit of value to your life. Okay, I have these, like for example, I have these WhatsApp groups which are created. I have business, investment, I have the VIP group, the core group, I have porno group, I have PC, I have different groups, quite a number of them. Okay, some which people know about, some which are kept absolutely in secrecy. Okay, now there is a common rule that I follow. The rule that I follow in my groups is these are my groups, my rules follow, and that's it. Okay, there's nothing more than that. It's not a democracy, it's not equal, fair play, whatever. It's my group and my rules follow. You like the rules, you stay. You don't like the rules, leave. Okay. Initially, when I did start these groups, I used to keep it very fair. I used to, like everyone had a equal opinion. I would ask, what do you think? What should be done? Why don't you give me your views? Majority wins, those kind of things. And everyone would give their opinions. But what I realized after some time is, this is actually a headache. Because let's say, for example, I put a rule. I say that, okay, you cannot share, let's say, you cannot share news, politics about India. Let's say, for example, I put a rule, you can't share politics about India. And let's say majority are Indians and they say, no, it should be there. Fine, so it'll go. And then I'm not comfortable, but they are comfortable. And then after some time, then you get this other group that says, hey, Loy, listen, we don't like it very much. And, then both sides start complaining. And then in the end, instead of having a group where you're enjoying the process and you're having a peace of mind, it becomes a nuisance. Okay? So I completely decided my groups, my rules. In fact, in my group, there are some rules which people are very shocked. I tell them, if you're young, below the age of 40, you will call every person elder than you, sir or madam. And people are like, what the hell is this? Is this some, what do you call, slavery, or is this British monarchy or some shit like that? I tell them, this is my group, my rules. You will respect the elders. Like, how they do it in the military. When you have someone who's senior than you in terms of ranking, you call them sir, you give them respect. So I tell people, if you find it uncomfortable, don't join. I've never asked you to join. If you want to join, these are the rules. And then whenever anyone forgets the rules or, thinks they can bypass, they just get removed. They get thrown out. Now, what has this got to do with you in real life? Our lives are such whereby we have enough and more stress and pressure and headache from so many different avenues. Okay. In the office, we have our boss, we have our colleagues. With friends, you have friends you like, you don't like. Then when you go home, you have relatives and other people who are involved in your family. So we are constantly facing so many dynamics. We are facing so many personalities. Now what happens is, there are some areas where you can do something and there are some areas you cannot do. Like for example, in your office, if you do not like your boss, you can't just terminate your boss or tell your boss, don't talk to me, I don't want to see your face. Or you don't like your colleagues, but your colleagues sit with you or are close to you. You can't tell them, I'm sorry, I don't want to work here. Now, there are some things you just can't avoid. Okay? But then in other areas of your life, let's say home or family, there you can draw certain rules, especially if you are the head of the family or you're the bread earner. Let's say, for example, you have your relative, your spouse, your wife's friends and her relatives coming, and you find that I'm just giving an example, if in case you find that irritating or this drives your head in, you can tell them, I'm sorry, I don't want you. Now obviously I know what you'll ask, Loy, what if you're the woman and you cannot tolerate all this? Well, if you're the head of the family, you have that position of power, then you can call the shots. But if you do not have the position of power and you have not earned it and you do not occupy it, well, you can't demand. It's very simple. Like for example, in my family, I have earned that position. I earn the money. I take care of my wife, I take care of her family, I take care of my baby. I'm the boss. If she were to do that for me, if she were to look after me, if she were to pay my bills, if she were to take care of my life and my expenses, then she is the boss. Okay, so it's very clear cut. For me, everything is like black and white, and I keep it simple. Now, I know that we live in a day and age where people say men and women have to be equal. What if the man and woman is earning? Fine. You decide what are the rules for your life. You can't decide for me, you can't decide for anyone else. I can't decide for you, I can't decide for anyone else. So you decide what are the rules for your life. If you're earning and your spouse is earning, both of you draw the line. What are the rules? What do we agree on? And it has to be put down in writing. It has to be put down in writing in the sense that not like explicitly put it in writing and have a look at it. No. You need to know what are the do's and don'ts. For example, when I had a relationship where my partner was earning more than me those days, there were some unspoken rules. For example, I would not, I would not bring other friends of mine to the house. She never had any friends. But then, before I even got my clients, I used to bring my clients home for training. I spoke to her and I asked her, is it okay to bring? So because she's earning more than me, she's paying most of the expenses. So I had to ask, okay? Obviously, she wanted me to be loyal and faithful to her, no having girlfriends, which anyway, you know the story, how it goes. I had my own shit. So, and if I did break those rules, let's say she caught me red-handed, she could tell me, get the fuck out of my house. So there are certain unspoken rules that have to be agreed on. And if you break them, then obviously it's bye-bye. Like for example, there were girls in my life who, they said, if you are going to have another girlfriend, then we have to break up. And the day I decided, okay, fine, I have another girlfriend, I would tell her, okay, bye-bye. And that's how my third divorce took place. When she said, the day you don't feel it's working anymore, you can just tell me outright, we'll get a divorce. And my third wife, at the point where I felt it's no longer working, I simply told her, I'm sorry, I don't think it's working out. So, what is the takeaway that I can offer you through this video? See, life is complex. There's a lot of stuff happening outside. There's enough and more headache. There's enough and more challenges that we have on a day-to-day given basis, okay? You can either simplify it by putting in black and white and saying, listen, I can take this, I can't take this. That's it. And pay the price for it, or keep your head down and take the shit. For me, it's very simple. In my groups, I don't want drama. I prefer having, I told you, I deleted all my groups. I deleted everything completely. I deleted all of them. And then afterwards, I said, whomsoever wants to join back, up to you. You want to go join other people because they're playing this politics, go and join them. I give a fuck to it. So people joined, to my surprise or whatever. People were like, Loy, I still want to be part of your groups. I created a new group. And when it got full, I created another group. And then I had, the porn, the PC technology, the VIP, the core. I had different groups put in place based on the number of people or the individual interest. And they know for a fact, my rules, they go my way. Now, obviously, it's not like someone who's elder than me or more accomplished than me has to call me, oh, sir, your highness, Loy. No, there are people who are like, there are some who are even younger than me, but I know them for years. I know them. They're very close to me. You will not expect me to have my own brother call me sir. Come on, my cousin brother and all that, my cousin sister and all my relatives, my family, they're not going to call me sir and all that. No, it is for these people who I do not know, people who want value for free, people who want to be part of my this thing. If you, let's say for example, someone is my client who is a VIP, who's paying me literally like $500 just to talk to me, I don't give a fuck. You call me Loy or you call me Lovey or you call me, hey, Maximilian or whatever. Man, for me, money talks. Okay. So you remember, you need to put things into perspective. Okay. So all I want to tell you through this video is, life is complicated enough. Just keep it simple. Keep it simple and have peace of mind, because at the end of the day, you don't want drama, you don't want headaches, you don't want nonsense. So that is why I keep my groups the way I like it, and I don't interfere almost every day. They do whatever they want, whenever they want, that's about it. The second one is in terms of my relationships, rules are drawn out. I keep it very simple. Even with my clients, it's called designing the alliance, where very clear-cut communication with my client and me. What is agreeable, what is not agreeable. I follow the rules and the client follows the rules. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? And do you have any rules? Do you draw the line and say this shouldn't be done? Or, do you speak to your partner and both of you agree? Does it change? If both of you are understanding, great. If not, it can cause a lot of headaches. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.